Hi, I'm Jennifer Carroll with Celebrating Everyday Life. I want to share with you how to hand design your own ornaments. I am not an artist, as you can tell from my ornaments. I'm not exactly drawing masterpieces here, but I'm pretty happy with how these are turning out. It's really fun. You can use, very simple designs, very simple patterns to get very interesting designs. I do advise trying out some of your designs on paper first. This really did help me. You can see I've got lots of different ideas here that I've played with. So I did do some sketching first before I put ideas onto the ornaments themselves. You can see I kind of played with a boxwood, for example, and then started playing with it on here. So I would advise doing some sketching on paper first before you go to that. My favorite part of making these ornaments is that all you need is a white ornament and a Sharpie. That's it. That's all it takes to do this. As I was drawing these, I really started to fall in love. I even made some, look, that have a C for our name with little vines on it. And as I was drawing these patterns, this little vine started to become like my favorite design. It's such an easy design, and you can embellish it by adding little detail around the top or just leaving it, plain. But this little design, I love the intricacy of how it looks, and yet, my goodness, it's the simplest design. So if you're just starting out with this, I do encourage you, try a very simple repeating pattern, like either a design like this or a swirly design like this. So to show you how easy it is, I'm going to do it for you right now. So we're going to take our Sharpie. You do want to make sure that your Sharpie has a pretty good point on it. An old Sharpie is probably not going to work as well. So I bought a whole bunch of Sharpies at the craft store. You could get them at your office supply store, wherever you want. But just make sure you've got a good point on it. And so take your ornament and then just literally start drawing like a swirly kind of line. You can just do it in sections. And this dries to the touch immediately. So, again, don't feel worried about hitting it and that you're going to mark it up. You're not going to. And then I just add these little loopy kind of leaves. Just like little doop, doop, doop. You can add a little one at the end there. And as you see, it literally starts to come together. And it starts to look really cute. And, if you look at pottery and china and things like that you have around, you'll notice that the handmade designs, they have little imperfections in them. So I look at some of the ginger jars that I have and things like that. They're not perfect. So don't let yourself off the hook. Don't feel like it's got to be perfect, because it really doesn't. If you feel like you missed any spots, you can always go back in, fill it in. It's really so simple. And look, in minutes, you've created a totally one-of-a-kind, just you, special creation with a Sharpie and an ornament. And I just love that it's possible to craft such a magical Christmas. It's great to get the kids involved in this craft too. This one my daughter was working on with me when I was doing these, and she had so much fun just making her own little patterns. You can see I was working on a double happiness pattern. She started putting her own in there. And I think it's such a fun craft to do, a great way to make special holiday memories. And I hope that you feel I hope you feel inspired to give this a try. Thank you so much.